Remember when I said that people can't really devote their time to small celebrations due to work, school, or even attending family matters? Well, I saw a social media post about a sing along movie that is happening over on the other side, and I would have loved to attend to a sing along movie, but the problem is that my mom wants me to stay here for an extensive amount of time, and it's honestly not gonna work out for me because I don't really have the resources to get a plane ticket and literally go back. Like I'm not sure how my dad would feel it. I'm not sure how my mom would ever feel it. And and yeah, unless my mom actually visits over here to the Philippines to pretty pretty much pick me up from here and just go back to the U.S., then everything would have been fine. Like I would have had made a video in which I am free from this struggling life. I am free from all the things that I have suffered over here, and now there is new fresh air to breathe. Like I would have had made a video on that. Like I would have made a video on it sooner if I were to really announce that I am going back to the US. Because right now, the atmosphere and the aspect around from where I'm at seems unpleasant to me. Like I hear like a lot of cars and motorcycles that are happening in the background, as you guys can probably hear from this video. Um, Also, there's a lot of like negative aspects about having to stay in the Philippines, which I've already mentioned it in my previous video. If you haven't really checked that out yet. So yeah, I'm just really going to have to survive for the next couple of years until my mom really picks me up and having to go back to the U.S. and going back to my normal life. Um, you know, I don't think that I I never really attended the movies with friends before. I just really never attended like with my IRL friends without having to rly on my parents. But I remember on my last date when it was probably like last year. It was probably last year when I had to. It was like on a. I think it was on a February or. Yeah, maybe it's on a February. Um, but on. Or maybe like maybe in April or March. I'm not sure. But our second date. With the last relationship that I had from last year, um, I went to I went to see the latest Kung Fu Panda movie, and we went to buy tickets. We didn't had any refreshments, honestly. You know, like we would probably like get get some food after the movies were over. So there wasn't really no need for some refreshments and snacks. So um, when I had to like go and watch the film, I pretty much sat next to my date, and like having to watch the movie together was holding his hand and having to make out in the movie was like pretty much the best romantic snapshot that I can even remember. Like I really wish for the next relationship to happen to me, honestly. Um, but it's been like a year at this point, and and as you guys already know, I have paused dating for a good while until I come back from the U.S. I pretty much offloaded some dating apps that I use, and so now I pretty much focus on strengthening and having to develop those friendships and a lot more connections there. So so yeah, I really miss the moment in which I had this romantic feeling with my last relationship, and after that we went to Subway to grab some food, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't really that bad for our second date. It was very much enjoyable. It was very much memorable, and I have not even forgot about that memory. I really have not forgot about the memory that I went to the movies with him, and like I want I want that same type of feeling again. Like I really wish that I had the same type of feeling when I'm searching for a next dating relationship. Um, it's just that like 2025 is the year where I see most people would actually give up on having to search for a dating relationship. Like at this point, like I feel like 2025 is the year where like people would actually break free from dating apps and having to find dating relationships organically, or having to like go outside in real life without the use of dating apps. And just know that I am never really good when it comes to having to search for a dating relationship in real life without dating apps, because I'll be honest, it is so hard to actually find people that are gay. I have to really discover a lot of the places around LA, where a lot of where some of the LGBTQ community is involved over there. Um, or maybe if I can find other friends over there, that would be great. Um, but yeah, like I just really need I just really need a lot of IRL friends. Like, I've already made like online friends already, and I have like tons of it. Um, but now, I want to have more IRL friends when I do come back to the U.S. But but yeah, like I think online friendships is much more easier and more efficient for me. Having to be online, having to really think about what I'm going to say through text is very much easier in my opinion. I know, like I know some people may think otherwise, that they might have had found their relationship already when they were in their high school days, or maybe through work or something like that. And like, I never really found teenage love. I never really found that throughout my high school years. And I never hanged out with my high school friends after school, in terms of having to be outside, whether that would be at the mall or at the library, um, or anywhere else. Maybe at like a friend's house. Like, I never really hanged out with any other friends, like after high school. Um, due to my autism condition, like, I would just literally attend school and just go straight home. So that's what I usually do. But focusing on the topic, I just really miss having to attend to certain events. I really wish I didn't have to go over here. Um, because what is happening, like, on the other side, like, in terms of events that I'm interested in, I am always missing out on these memories. Like, I see other people, other friends that are literally taking pics of the event and having to share them across social media. And when I actually do look at these pics, when I actually have to look at others that are having a fun time, I think to myself, I think to myself, like, I really wish I wanted to be in that picture. Like, I really wish if I were to, like, attend to an event with my friends, I would have been there in the picture, like, as if it were to be a memory that it can be tattooed in my brain for my whole life. And I really want this feeling back. I just really want to have this feeling of having to go back to the US, like, having to break free from the struggles and continue what I'm doing. Because, everyone, I am pretty much on my last online classes for the fall semester. And once my last online classes are done for the fall semester, I only have one hybrid class to go. And that is in person. And honestly, having to be in a hybrid class is very difficult. Like, given from what I've looked at in a hybrid class setting, like, I would have to be in person, but also having to learn from the instructions online with the instructor. So that last class is going to haunt me for the rest of my life, considering that I am pretty much this close to completing my major, and I know that I already have tons of plans after college, and I won't even start university because guess what? Like, I don't have the resources to really attend university, due to my parents' financial struggles. So So pretty much my reasons as to why I won't attend university after college, I would rather have to I would rather have to go to work, or having to find an occupation where it utilizes film or digital media. Sorry about like, yeah, as you can see, as you might have heard, like there is like, I don't know, like there is like tons of like automobiles that are like outside of where I'm at. So so yeah, I completely apologize. Like I'll just like keep it in there. Like there's like tons of noise from these cars, and it's so hard to really filter these sounds out. So I truly apologize. But let me wrap this up just for a bit. Let me wrap this up quickly. You know, like it is so hard to really attend a lot of these events when I'm literally on the other side of the world. And you know, like my sister, like she really goes outside a lot with her friends. So I want to have the same feeling with my sister in terms of having to go outside with tons of events with my friends and having a good time. It's just that it's so hard to really go outside locally when there's definitely tons of problems around here. And if there was ever a time where I didn't have to struggle over here, then like I would have had completed college right away, and I would have even graduated in person. But my mom is really expecting me to graduate, so I don't know. So I don't know, like even like when my last online classes are ending in December, and I still have one hybrid class to go, like I just really don't know what's next. I just really don't know. Like I want to continue my education. I want to continue with that one hybrid class. Um, but my mom like really wants me over here like for longer periods of time, and I just don't know when I will be coming back. It's just only a matter of time of having to wait for the final verdict to happen. So anyway, that'll be it for today's video. If you learned something, or if you gained any insight from this video, please comment below if you have anything to share, if you have any thoughts, opinions about this week's video. Also, if you did enjoy, please go give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. See ya.